Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Apparently, yesterday I also said that. So today's the real Tuesday. It's not the fake Tuesday. Today is our actual Tuesday. Okay. We are going to play with Snow Day and Snowy Wonder. And we're going to kind of cheat and use that gorgeous kind of concept we used last night for that card. I want to play with it a little and see what we can kind of come up with. There. So I'm just cleaning some stamps I had used already today. Hi, Barb from Tucson. I'm really hoping some of my Florida peeps are on. I'm really worried about you. I would like you to tell me what's going on and where we're at and what we're worrying about. And you're not late. No, nobody's late. I'm getting out some silver embossing powder, which I have not really used. Ta-da. Just a second. We're just checking my trays. What's in these trays? One's clear, one's white. You're both. Okay. I thought maybe I would have another tray in here, but I don't. Okay, so for today, I will use this. This will work. I can use this for putting embossing powder on. From Florida. Okay, Nancy, please tell me what's going on. I'm super worried about you, and I need to kind of understand what's happening. We all know here that it's wild. It's all over our news. Um, like next level wild. Yes, is that what I'm understanding? Karen's from Florida as well. Okay, girls, come on. You share, tell us what's happening. Friends in Sarasota. So why is the evacuation because of where they're anticipating storm flow? Is that what's happening? So my angels, what we're doing is I'm using my embossing buddy on my pool party cardstock to start. Okay. Am I starting with embossing? No, I don't really want to because I want to be able to put things underneath it. Forget it. That was just, for the sake of doing it. So watch this. Now I haven't even used this one yet, but for what we're going to do, I thought it might look really cute. Category 5, all zones are mandatory evac. Okay. Now, do you get, and be honest, do you get people who attempt to stay behind? Is that like here? 10 to 15 foot storm surge. Okay. Good God. I just, because it's not something we deal with here, hurricanes, it's such a wild concept to me. And when I'm seeing the destruction, I do a little, I'm a freaker outer, okay, it's me, and I will admit it. My son's also keeping me very much in the loop about linesmen down there and kind of what they're doing because he's intrigued by it all and wishes he could go help. Um, so I'm just kind of really, I'm in shock and watching it all. Okay, so this part's going to be a bit weird. So, oh, maybe I don't want to, maybe I want to do it. No, I'm going to do it softly. Hopefully no one decides to stay behind. I know people always do. It's always a thing. And there's the part that you get, no one ever anticipates it's going to be bad. You're staying. Okay, Nance, where are you? So give me an idea. All I'm stamping these in Versamark is not to emboss them. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm stamping it in Versamark so that we have in the background some kind of cute like words that are going to go through this one. Does that make sense? Burr. Ooh, I like that. The burr's really cute. Hurricanes are awful. By the time it gets to us, it'll be down. Okay. I'm on the East Coast. West Coast is going to be bad category. Okay. Ugh. I just want you all to be so careful, please. I know, like it's such a foreign thing to me. And the only thing that I was caught in that mudslide when we had all the snow, the rain, but it's not like yours. It was just rain. Like there was no wild winds. There was like none of the stuff that goes with your hurricanes. I think that's the part that trips me out. Well, we're gonna make a pretty snowy card in an attempt to kind of pretend life is not happening. Is that okay? Do we like that? Can you guys work with me on pretending life is not happening? I really see. It's funny because the one I like the most is the burr. It's really cute. Okay, let's do. I gotta kind of watch because I don't want to repeat the same words too close together. If we're in the middle, so what a category 2, 3. You moved here from Colorado. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I would get that. Snow. Okay. So we're going to kind of go just with that to start. Okay. So when is it supposed to hit? Poof. Yep, I'm in. Okay, explain to me, Francine. I'm missing something. Mm. You guys share as much with me as you can or as you feel comfortable. I'm just so wanting to kind of understand. Okay, so what you're seeing me do now is I'm trying to take all the ink out of that verse mark. Wednesday night. Okay. Um, Now are you in a Wednesday night into Thursday morning tomorrow night? Okay, good God. But there's a dog outside. Just a second. I'm just going to tell Sean. Cooper outside. I think someone is knocking. Okay, there we go. I know that sounds really weird. It's a dog knocking. It's not a person. So yeah, there's Sean. Okay, so now what I've done is I have successfully used my tool to try and take. I was thinking I did it. So can you see what I'm doing? Does that making sense? Okay. Next, now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of work in little bits. So these I'm embossing in silver tonight. So we're going to come in here and then we'll do one there. And then we'll do, let's say maybe another over here. I'm hoping that these, if I get silver stuck everywhere, we're going to brush it off and I know how to fix it. So don't panic. Okay. Okay, so we did those. And then while I'm at it, I'm also going to come in. I'm going to add some of those. Okay, now I'm going to stop for a minute because I feel like I need to get some powder on this now. Okay, let's do it, peeps. There, there, you. Now, I'm really hoping that I got the powder off of where we didn't want it. Please don't stick, please don't stick. Okay, little bits, I can see them sticking, but I'm going to be able to brush those off. Okay, so we're just trying to make sure that our snowflakes have it, and then I'll show you what I can do next, okay? So snowflakes look well coated. Okay, now this is kind of a benefit of us having that brush because I know that I don't want my words to have it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going through my words and I'm just going to take off any residual powder. Now the powder's stuck to them because that embossing, or sorry, the Versamark wasn't completely dry. And although I was doing kind of the best I could to kind of get the powders away from it, it still will stick. There. I feel like I've kind of got it. Just trying to make sure because I don't want all of a sudden somebody to come up all sparkly. Okay, so you can see it there. We've got some on here. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this up. Okay, so what do you do in preparation? Well, this is going to be messy. First, I'm going to keep it up high. Of storm surge. 2 weeks without power, okay? Well, and the other problem is Helene, like you just finished. Like it just ended. There was no recovery time. And the damage at that stage is totally done. I don't know how first responders, line workers, people in grocery stores. Well, I guess grocery stores you've had to close. There's no, I don't know. I don't even know how it happens. Like it's just becomes quite wild. Okay, so there we go. So kind of just adding little bits of that. Now, I'm still not quite where I want to be. I'm going to add a bit more. So next I'm moving into this is like the little sprinkly kind of one. So we can come in and we can add some more of these to what we're doing. Okay. There and there. And then we have one more snowflake. It's a little bit bigger. So I'm going to take him and we will, oops, maybe not put you there. I don't know where we're going to put you. Here. Sure, that works. Put one of you here. Then maybe I could let it I won't do it over top. What did you do with the embossing powder? No, I didn't mix anything. No, there's no mixing. All I was doing was whoa, I apparently shook it everywhere. I was just kind of working it around because we're trying to not emboss. Yeah, see, it's sticking to the words again. Okay. So we're trying to not emboss the words, and I'll show you how I can get rid of that in a minute. Because the words, it's really interesting. Those words were stamped so long ago now, you guys, that I'm not quite understanding how it's still sticking, but it is. That's okay. Okay. So we're going to get that off. Now, will not be available once the curt. Yeah, no. There's no one's coming. I absolutely understand that because I know how that works with my own husband. And that terrifies me as well. I don't, not in terms of his safety, but it terrifies me that there are no first responders available when things go south. And I don't like that because we know that things go south in these situations. And I just don't, I don't like, me no like. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get some of these off. I am making a giant mess tonight, my loves. So I'm working around pieces. There we go. Hi. Nightly crap. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little bit disastrous, I think, today, but that's okay. So I'm going to move this because I feel like I'm totally at risk of wearing silver embossing powder. And all I'm doing right now is I'm just brushing it off any of those letters. I probably, you know what I could have done? I probably could have hit it one more time with my embossing buddy before I did this. Oh, Burr's got it on it. We don't want it to. Okay, so now we got to tap it. Oh, I've seen a first responder get the call. Yeah, they go, they fly. I I always, Sean, it's interesting when you look at what it does in terms of their heart rate and things. It's so bad for them because, like any of us, when we hear an alarm or anything, our hearts go and they go so many times during the night. Help people to get out. Places where you can go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. See how we did. I'm gonna burn my hands for sure. Friday is not telling me to get my tweezers out. Ah, so I'm just adding right now. This wow powder, it's a game changer. It's so much more vibrant than the last one. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's get ourselves a pool party ink pad and a blending brush. We're going to use that same kind of concept we used last night. Okay. Okay, so ink it there, and then we're going to kind of start to work our way in. Now you could also do this with some Lost Lagoon. Looks great with Pool Party if you want areas that are darker than others, okay? Mm, okay, how we doing? You okay? Please, to our people that are out there, can you just keep us in the loop though? Check in with us, let us know if you can. I know that potentially they say cell service even goes down, but if you can, let us know. Now, I didn't show you guys last night after, you may have seen it if you saw the card online. I did spritz after I got off last night. You're like, what? I spritzed. Okay, so we're going to test this. I'm going to test two different colors of spritzing, people. Okay, I want to see what a little bit of Lost Lagoon spritzed onto Pool Party is going to look like. So I'm going to take my Lost Lagoon. Whew, I got to turn my heat off. Starting to work up a sweat, people. I would have to spray first. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, it really doesn't like this one. Hang on. Let's try it again. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it's pretty dark, but it's the right color. Okay. So we can use that dark. I know I've saw Julie's stuff there. I was reading all that. Julie's father's in Florida, but he has somewhere else to go. He has been told, yes, I think he has been evacuated now. I think that was what I think I last saw, maybe. Hi, Barb. Okay, and then this is, oh no, the pool party is actually quite pretty. Okay, so pool party, the Lost Lagoon goes a little darker. I think I'll just go with pool party. So let's watch. And we're just going to add some spritzing to it. I'm going to bring this back. I'm going to use it so much that Stampin' Up! Is going to be like, dude, we need to bring this thing in. People are requesting it right, left, and center. We need a spritzing tool. Oh my God, I love this so much. Okay, lid on. Check. Oh, how many text messages are there? There's some. Okay, Sean, sorry, chicken hands. Okay, that's okay. I'd asked him to bring in the dog, but he just said chicken hands. Oh, thank you. I have one of those spritzers and I can never get it to work. Okay, so listen, do you want it? I will teach you. If you have a spritzer and you do not know how to get it to work, what you're going to do is you're going to take your brush tip end, you're going to feed it in. Be careful not to drag it down the screw because you'll split your screw. You need to take it past the pointed end, okay? Line it up exactly so that it's flat on it. Then I want to screw it until it starts to bend. Do you see how it just started to kind of bend there? Now, it's no good if you don't keep it on the bottom. So now what I do is, I'm going to turn my hand sideways. Okay. So I hold this in my palm of my hand. This rests on my wrist. And then I hold it upright so that the marker is almost, and I'm going to say it, guys, you're getting your math lesson. Your marker is almost parallel to the table you're working on. And so that way the air is going down through the marker tip and it's spritzing it out onto the paper, which is so pretty. Okay, now this. So we're going to curl. Again, we're going to see if we can do it. We want to kind of, now you saw me do this last night. And what I do is I use it until I'm able to break down the fibers in the paper enough that I can separate. You don't want to rip it. So just take it easy. Don't get overzealous like I often do. I'm going to keep going until I can feel like that. There we go. And the paper fibers will start to separate and you can actually kind of pull them apart. And you can kind of go like that and curl them. Try not to crinkle the rest of your paper and doing it like I just did because I'm head. Okay, there we go. So we've got that. Now, I think I might work mine down a little bit more than I did yesterday. Why? Because I loved that peeking out of the gold. Hi, son. But I do want this one maybe just to show a hair more. So we can use that same thing. But what I'm going to do on this one is we're going to use that lovely, our snowflake one. And we're going to do the same kind of idea with our embossing. Where's my snowflake? I used it tonight. There. There. Okay. Love it. This will look great, you guys. I just to make sure I haven't tossed it. I can get a little grumpy sometimes. When you take it out on your paper, you're like, that's it. Dead to me. Okay, next, find the adhesive. There we go. I was like, I know I have it. I've used it. Okay, so all I'm doing here is I'm actually going to run my adhesive kind of in this zone so that when I put my paper, it doesn't matter where I put it. Okay. When I put my paper in behind, that it pokes out beautifully. So we just get that. Okay. Thank you. I totally appreciate the thumbs up and the likes. There we go. Okay. So we've got that. And that's going to go beautifully onto the front of our card. Just came in from the garden and you're on. Good girl. You got your garden done. Okay. Then we'll put this on. Now, I do want to pick a sentiment from our. So what I did was the snowflakes were from Snowy Wonder. And Snow Day was where I got my big words. Now that's the one that came out in our scrapbooking digital flyer. If you missed it, get it because it's so beautiful. And I love the big words. They're great. Did I peel you off? Yeah, I did. For background. I love, 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 love. It's so pretty. Okay, now go back to here. And on this one, beautiful. Season's greetings. I already have a plan for that, so just bear with me for a second. I have the itchiest nose in the world right now. Oh, can I just take it off? I am going to use some Lost Lagoon for this, I think, because Lost Lagoon, oddly enough, is quite a gorgeous contrast with our pool party. Okay, so give this a good rub rub. Just gonna take the burr off. There, put you on. Stamp you. Oops, I just left the greening behind on the Versamark pad. There. Oops, that is not a good job. I stamped it very poorly, people. So we're going to try that one more time. What a bonehead. Okay, let's make sure we get good coverage this time. Now let's try it again. Good coverage. We got it. Okay, my embossing powder is behind me in its weird little sheet that I did it on. Hang on. Give me a sec. Well, I think it looks good. Okay. Okay, let me bring in our heat tool. Looking for the actual embossing powder right now. I don't know what I did with it. Totally had to use my muscles. Look at it. There we go. Oh, see how gorgeous that is. Season's greetings, people. Okay, now it's a bit wide, so give me a sec. There. Do the same thing. Here. Okay. Cut it. Down to size. This one might have to use scissors. Just a second. That I like the burr. Am I covering up all my burrs? Where's all the burrs? Oh, there's only two, and I'm going to cover one. Maybe I need to go lower. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring it down here. Okay, I like that. I'm going to take a little bit off of that side. And then I'm going to take you. Give me a minute. So I'm just cutting the foil. This is going to be a hard one. I can't really give Dee measurements in terms of what I'm doing other than that background piece. Loving the silver. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for the thumbs up and the likes. I do totally appreciate them. Helps the video get seen. Okay, so now I'm going to put you with you and cut you on the same angle. Okay, like it. Your embossing tool. Yeah, probably not much more. They're probably 39 now. Isn't that funny? Wow. It was like 32 bucks would have been a lot of money to buy that. And it's like a hair dryer, really. Like it's not like we're okay, wait. Let's go on top. Because if I go No, I want it the other way. Okay, sorry, I'm talking to myself. You're all like, what? I know, a bit weird. I do a lot of talking to myself. It's like a regular occurrence. There. Ho, 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 ho. Okay. You need. What color do you have in here? Do you have silver? No, you have gold. Rats. But you have silver. Oh, what? You love this card too. Thank you. I've been actually having a lot of fun. I kind of have stepped outside of my comfort zone and my simple cards, and we're like, okay, let's try something. Oh, that's got color on it. Self-talk is a sign of a genius. Wow. I know. Well, okay. I don't know if I go that far with me. I feel like it just might be the sign that I completely lost the plot. Far more likely if you knew me. Okay, let's come in here. There. Now let's take you. I'm just trying not to cut your friend while we're at it. There. Well, like that little hint of silver kind of in there. Heat tools 44. So really, let's be honest, not much different than it used to be. Lost the dimensionals. Did I eat them? Did anyone witness me shoving them in my mouth? No. Oh, a little bit concerned. Oh, I was going to say I found the embossing powder lid, but there's no embossing powder, but now I see them both. I did just see the dimensionals. Oh, there's. I have so lost it. Oh, whole bunch of text messages. Who's texting? Okay. Dinner in 10 minutes. That's okay. You like it better than the queen bee? I did like the queen bee though. I like how it turned out. Now we're covering up some of my. I think I'm just more I'm a blue person is my thing. It's so pretty. Now, I wish you could see because the way that the light hits it, it does make it hard to read on there. Okay, so now, oh my God, I'm seriously going to use my neutral sequins again because I want silver. Now, I don't want I guess I could use our smoky slate pearls. Let's check. We could, or we could use silver sequins. I think I might go silver sequins. Okay. Thank you, Karen. Okay, let's come in here. Ooh, yeah, these are perfect. To cheer someone up a jet. It is. It's beautiful, right? I will admit, I am a Merry Christmas sentiment girl. I don't send, but I do have people that I need to send season, like they don't celebrate Christmas. So I feel like this is kind of a spectacular one for some of my friends that don't celebrate Christmas. I'll give you, oops, stay put. They're in there. It is so pretty. It's so fun. Okay, so you can see it again. We got the gorgeous kind of silver embossed foil behind it. We used two different stamp sets tonight. If you had the snowflake stamp set already, it would work. I did. But I used just the Snowy Wonder and I just grabbed the three really pretty snowflakes from that, as well as the kind of little dotty one from that. And then my background I created using the gorgeous Snowy Day one that we've got. It came in with our scrapbooking digital catalog. And so again, that one's got gorgeous kind of magical moments, like really pretty together. So our new Wow silver embossing powder, a little bit of Lost Lagoon, a little bit of silver foil. Oh, there you go. That's when you see it. It's when it hits like that. It's funny. How do you like? I need to do a Facebook reel or an Instagram reel so that I can like move it because otherwise it doesn't have the same effect that it has here. I hope that you all have an absolutely fabulous evening. I will see you tomorrow, Wednesday. We only have left November, December, and 23 days in October, and we have done a live a day for an entire year. You guys have pushed it to rock star status. Thank you for motivating me. Mwah. I hope you all have an amazing evening, and I will see you later. Night.